Hola mis amores, welcome back to Messages from the Hierophant brought to you by the Taurus Garden. First of all, I want to thank all of my day ones that have been rocking with me since the beginning, and I want to give a super big welcome and thank you to all of my new subscribers. I have finally gotten some organization to my week and will continue to post career and finance readings on Thursday, romance and love readings on Friday, and I will do my best to post health readings on Wednesday, both in English and in Spanish. I will also post cooking videos for my boys on Monday and a Taurusing videos on Tuesday. And if it's not your cup of tea, I completely and totally understand. But for those of you that see the vision and continue to rock with me moving forward, I completely and totally appreciate you and you are loved. My disclaimer is I am a very blunt reader. I don't sugarcoat anything. I have an unapologetic potty mouth, and I'm prone to bursting out into song from time to time to get messages across. Listen, sometimes I do these messages at 5 o'clock in the morning and my voice is rough. So that is just a warning. But with that said, I've already cleansed the energy of my space and my cards prior to us starting this recording. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on in and get it cracking. Air signs. This is a rather fascinating read, mainly because prior to this, I did a read for fire signs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these cards popped out for fire signs. So if you have air signs, a specific relationship with a fire sign, this could really resonate for you specifically. But from there, I'm going to start reading from a singles vantage point. I guess I'll put the Fool here since that's your only major arcana card. We'll move her over. And so, yes, starting from, I am so sorry. Normally, I'm smart enough to put the phones on silent. Okay, my apologies. I made sure all the phones were on silent and whatnot. Okay, so air signs from the singles vantage or standpoint. This right here is having to unknowingly defend yourself against something, especially the only action you have as far as wands are concerned. And again, some of these cards came out for fire signs. So again, maybe you're defending yourself specifically against a fire sign. But there's this energy here of you having to explain or reiterate the way you feel about something that you've already possibly stated. Because this is your energy here, air signs, right? Especially if, let's say you're female and you have set boundaries within something, you know, in your masculine energy. And this is you having to, once again, kind of say, I don't know why you're trying to attack me because I've already stated where I am with this situation and what my boundaries are. Vice versa, if you are male, once again, it's giving, I've told you I'm single. I've told you I have no desire to, you know, possibly look to get into something serious, but we're still having said conversation here. This argument, we're having to reiterate things that we've already said in the past, and it's like we're holding on to this energy that clearly needs to end right now. It's almost as if you haven't been able to even move forward in certain aspects of your life, possibly because this situation is so unbalanced, right? It's giving maybe you're a little bit more emotional or have more emotions tied in it than you thought. And this energy of the Fool, although it is giving me new beginning, is just saying like this fool for love. Like, don't be a fool for love. What song is that? Is that Luther Vandross? Don't wanna be a fool ever again. So stop. I'm hearing Silly of Me by Denise Williams, is it? So yeah, so when someone is just a lover out to score and you know that you should be looking for more, What could it be in this person you see? What could it be? Yeah, silly of you. You're being a fool. And there's a reason why I didn't sing that song, because, who wants to murder Denise Williams lyrics, right? But y'all got it. Y'all know, if you don't know, silly of me. And that's the energy, air signs. So you have this repetitive argument that's continuous, that at this point in time, you've got to let go. Like, it's got to come to an end. And so moving forward from the singles energy, we're going to speak about is if you are in a relationship. I still feel like this is an argument right here where you're having to defend something, probably how you spend your money right now, right? This has to do with, you possibly keeping the relationship stagnant because you don't see how you're holding on to your finances, or vice versa, is affecting the relationship, or how the opposite partner, let's say that. So let's say, because I'm looking at this as male air sign energy. Let's say you, male air sign, right, are in a relationship right here, possibly with an water sign energy. And we have discussed what's going to be productive for our relationship, especially from a financial point of view. And this individual is still kind of, spending money frivolously, and you're trying to hold on to money. You're trying to hold on to the coin. And it's about, you setting those boundaries, this argument that's going to come up, and you feeling like the relationship is not going to move forward if this continues, and you defending that. Now, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily got to end, but either the disagreement or where you guys are coming to the miscommunication is going to end so that you can move forward in a new manner. Or yes, this could be the end of the relationship, so to speak, air signs, if you don't see that change that you're willing to, that if you don't see the change in the reciprocated energy that you're getting and the boundaries that you've set. My apologies, I had to get a little coffee. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. But yeah, so let's move on to your clarifying cards. Air signs regarding love and romance in the next 30 days. Air signs. Etheric chords again. Seasons. When I just realized I was supposed to read from the book on the last one and didn't do it. I have to add it at the end. Está bien. So we have creativity, air signs. We have resistance as well. The fire signs had that. Storms, fire signs had storms. Etheric chords, fire signs had etheric chords. Giving and receiving, that reciprocal energy, right? We talked about that just now. You have shame. Maybe this is that silly energy that we were talking about from Denise Williams. Secrets revealed. Ooh. Desire. And feeling safe. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think this one as well. 5 all came out for fire signs. So air signs, you and fire signs really have a couple of things that are really intertwined here. And so really, again, let's go for the relationship aspect of this. Whatever is going on is only going on for a season in your relationship. You're really going to have to get creative on how you tackle that thing, the rough patch, or whatever it is that you're going through. You're going to have to reciprocate the energy. If you've agreed to do something or vice versa, it needs to happen. If someone gave their word, they need to make sure that they're putting the action behind that. There's this energy here of letting go of the shame that you may feel for, maybe being deceptive, or if you haven't been reciprocating energy, it's almost just kind of let it go. get to a blank slate. So secrets revealed. For some of you guys in a relationship, this is going to be something that you realize about yourself. This is going to be a self-realization that possibly that you didn't even necessarily know about. Possibly something that you desire in this relationship that you're not getting, again, with the reciprocal energy right there. You've also got resistance. So there needs to be an energy here of resistance in your boundaries. Set your boundaries and then make sure that you are keeping them up. Like, don't let anyone slide. The storm is going to be what's coming into the relationship to test you. That's the test. Are you going to weather the storm? And you've got feeling safe and etheric chords, which tells me that you guys are really bound to each other. This is really kind of like a soul tie relationship. So it's definitely something that needs to weather the season of where you are for the greater good. From a single standpoint, we are ensuring that we are tapping into our creativity, tapping into the things that make us happy, knowing that whatever we're going right now, this going on right now, whatever we have going on right now, the storm is only for a season. So then you have, ensuring that you're doing things that make you feel safe. Again, with the resistance, I'm give resistance to ensure that you maintain your boundaries, okay? Ensure that you are around reciprocating energy and that you are, again, reciprocating the energy that's given towards you, air signs. Let go of whatever shame that you have felt or had for whatever situation you may be in, whether it may be your finances or whether it may be loving too hard and being too emotional with the situation that wasn't given back to you. Again, air signs, this secrets revealed energy is going to be very cathartic for you all, in the sense that we ourselves are looking within and realizing certain things about ourselves that weren't necessarily healed with this feeling safe energy. The cords from our past that are still keeping us tied down, and addressing what it is that we truly desire and how to get to it. All right, so let us end out on my lovey cards over here. For messages for air signs. Next 30 days. Air signs. Wait. Do not rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Now, mind you, fire signs have this. So air signs, you guys really have a special little entanglement with fire signs over the next 30 days. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of the relationship. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So again, if you are an air sign in a relationship with a fire sign, I feel like this is especially going to be resonating with you all. And if you are single dealing with a fire sign is going to, especially because this also came out, but the message still remains the same as far as making sure that you have balance and don't rush into anything if you're not in a space that you want that. So that is going to conclude the messages that I have for air signs for the next 30 days. I pray that you guys stay blessed and highly favored and protected out there in those streets. Until next time. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If the message resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the link in the description box below.